I can't win at this game at all, can I? This is I know I said this somewhere before. The Witcher 3 is life. This is life. This is how life works. It's just everything is fucked up. Oh my god. Oh my god. And hello once again. Welcome back to The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine, DLC, all that other good stuff. Where in the hell were we? We were... Oh, we were going to that party, weren't we? Yeah, we were going to that party. And then we were going to be going up here and doing stuff, so let's go ahead and do it. Shit, why not?
My, oh my, handsome. Banishing the beast.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Oh, shish. Oh, hello.
Time is no cock. It keeps going.
Time is no... Okay. It's always something different with this game, isn't it? Jesus Christ. I just noticed, look at the bottom of his shoes. Are those gold? Is that what that is on the bottom of his shoes? Oh, that's weird.
New vampire exterminations could be so hard.
But it's been a while since I played this. Actually, it's been a week. It's usually how it is. It's usually a week. What was that? That was weird. A little freeze there. But
Quite the fragrant whiff.
I don't ever like do 2 or 3 of these at once, since these usually take 45 minutes or an hour to do. So
Slayer of the beast, I am in your debt.
Right.
We all.
I thought he was about to start gonna start bad mouthing me or something. I was about to kick his ass.
I simply won't do it.
But yeah, every time I come into it, I'm like, dude, where the hell are we? What are we doing? Where are we going? But I'm hoping that this will be at least towards the end of the story, the main story of this of the DLC, because I know I said it on the last episode that I'm ready to move on. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the whole game. I know I didn't record any of the actual main story of The Witcher 3, but I enjoyed the hell out of it. This I think has found its way into at least the top 30 video games of all time, maybe, for me. I don't know. I'm making a list. I don't know how I want to do it just yet, but I'm thinking that I might wind up doing a top video games of all time kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. Just depends on how energetic I am about it. Okay. Let's see what's going on here.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna urgently.
In the matter of?
I just want to talk to her. Dude, yeah, seriously. Do I need to tell you everything?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no?
He gave up that
Then
easy.
You've my permission,
What the
but only
fuck?
for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Oh, I thought that was a person standing up. I didn't think it was a statue. Shit.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Your face is highly irregular.
Hey, Sienna. Sorry to intrude, but I gotta ask you something.
I've nothing to say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What do you want? Be brief.
Let's chit-chat for a while.
This cell. Downright cozy. Second time you've been incarcerated in altogether pleasant conditions. Always seem to land on your feet.
I wouldn't say that. I get no privacy here. But it is clean, because I cleaned it.
They do say cleaning can be relaxing.
It isn't. It's a horrible, thankless task. But I'm not one to leave anything undone. For instance, before I left Nazaire, I also tidied my room. Even made my bed. I knew I'd never return. But I despise leaving unfinished business. Messes. Loose ends.
Dogged determination. Guess that's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little girl. Only for that, in fact.
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettlaff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Yeah, I'd like to understand what's going on
Just
here.
like to know what's going on around me. Can't stand confusion, unexplained situations.
Have you come to ask me what drives me? What my motives are?
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out for vengeance. Against those who drove you from the palace? Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. A mutant.
Mutant?
Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Peyran found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them all.
Well, I do understand, but that's still no excuse. It's really... Where's the option to pick both? Can I pick both, please?
Explains a bit. A lot. You had a right to feel rage, resentment. But those motives aren't enough to justify the means you chose.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not
She
decide otherwise
looks
at
like
any
Ciri.
juncture. They all deserve to be punished. My sister most of all.
She does. She looks like Ciri. You give her white hair.
Thank the stars.
I don't want to say it's just lazy programming that they just took Ciri's face and changed it a little bit, but she looks like Ciri. She really does.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Need to tend to something. What do I need to tend to? Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Of course, my squeaky ass chair in the background. Painting the roses red.
Geralt,
Painting the
it's about
roses
time.
red.
Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Got some important information. Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she?
I don't think you know
Murders the
how
maiden
that
she
word
brought down
is
the
what you
city
really
were
think it
not
means.
enough. She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia,
Oh, shucks.
Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
It's got a
May
trophy.
the symbol serve as
Last
a
action
reminder
hero.
to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Sangria,
5,000 crowns.
a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
I was hoping to get a piece of that ass if I could. You know, we could, got bad news. Yeah, I don't think this is the place to pop that. Truly honored. Does that mean I'm gonna... it's okay. Truly honored.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly, but she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
I just don't know if this is a good idea.
the Witcher will take part in our talk.
I'm not a prisoner, free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal.
But we should.
Thus, I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial, I shall now hear what he has to say.
Wow. Punish like any criminal, the good... Oh, God. Well, she was bad about it, but it's her sister. Oh, God.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you.
That bitch is gonna jump that whole thing and try to strangle her. You guys you need to debit that.
Will you forgive me?
Don't let that woman touch her. Dude, don't do it. Thank you, Jesus. No, no. This is a bad idea. She gonna shank that bitch right in the back. Watch. She get that. I would not. I
shall never forgive you.
See? Damn, I must be. Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck? Why must we destroy beautiful things? Dude, Well, that's two bad endings that I've had in this game. How about you guys? Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't win at this game at all, can I? This is I know I said this somewhere before. The Witcher 3 is life. This is life. This is how life works. It's just everything is fucked up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I'm speechless. I'm not even looking at the screen anymore because I can't even look at this game anymore. It's horrible. 2 weeks. 2 weeks and there's not chaos in the streets. There was a black flag on my morning. There was a black flag on my day. Sorry.
Everything. I was just on my way out.
Bonus points and a shout out if you can name that band in the comments.
Should come as no shock, sir. At the funeral, folk took it all.
And don't Google it.
Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
How could it happen? Because everybody friggin' let that bitch touch her. I even sat there and said, do not let that bitch near her. Yeah, I let her down. I let her down. I really did. I should have been right on top of her. I should have said, no, please don't.
How? Quickly. Unexpectedly. She was gone before I understood what was happening.
I didn't even do that. I knew what was going to happen.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
I look sexy as shit in that armor, man. That
Wait
stuff
here.
just
Take
does
these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Wow. Well, at least it's not the penis statue. I hope that doesn't become the tagline. Oh my god. Alright. Well. Sorry.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
Painter? What? What?
Snow White,
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
that hair, the scar, the frown, it's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir, admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes, oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
He wants to paint my portrait.
Indeed, yours, en face, actual size, with the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you.
With the statue of the lady that I let
Pose
get
for
killed
me.
in the background.
You
Yeah,
must.
nice.
Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Is there a way I can, like, get around it right now? Because I need to go...
Don't see why not, long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
I got a feeling that this,
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Well, I gotta go do this other thing, man. I gotta... Shit. Well, it's 2:30 right now. It's afternoon.
By the prophet's wings.
Ugh,
A witch.
God, I swear.
If I was just a lowly guardsman.
We'll worry about that quest later. I got a feeling that quest will be there. And if I fail it, I fail it. I'm not worried about it at this point.
A copper, that is all I ask.
Dude, seriously, I wish I could give money to these beggars. Because I have millions upon millions upon millions of crowns, man. I would make these guys rich beyond their wildest dreams. Where am I going? Am I going down? I'm going down.
What a day.
Murderous lass in one crypt with the Duchess. It's not decent.
Matter or no.
Seriously, I wish I could pay the beggars.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that.
Except for
persist to
me.
the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. Because there was nothing we could do.
There was plenty that we could have done.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt, in one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Siana's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Anarietta.
And then the spirit of Siana gets up and she decides to kill me.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Haha, Lemony Snicket.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
I wonder what he's got planned for me. I still want to say I told you so, though. Because, I mean, I saw that coming a mile away.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more.
Oh God, could I have prevented
now
that?
Toussaint's left without a ruler. Or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair.
Could I have prevented that by telling her that her sister's last target was her?
All Beauclair now
Oh, Christ.
A mass outburst.
God, now I feel worse.
Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Anna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simply, it's no other medicine.
Whatever you say about Siana, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Right now?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, Even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
God, why do I have the... all the hairs on my neck are standing up like this is a trap? What? And why would he be trying to trap me? The elder vampire, maybe? Seriously, all the hairs on the back... I have this overwhelming feeling that this is a trap. But I don't know why. I don't know why he would want to screw me over. Oh, man. This is one of those choices, isn't it? Don't make this like the... Because the main story ended so bad for me with Ciri dying, and then Geralt got killed by the one things at the end of it. And don't make this like that, guys. Please.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Seriously.
This...
Okay, oops.
It makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about... oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Okay. Well, let's put this shit on. Oh my god. Oh, where are they at? No. Okay, that's not it either. Oh, they're... duh. What am I doing? They're quest items. Because I'm an idiot. Gloves for picking mandrake. Okay. And then... where'd that... the mask. Alright. Nice mask. Good stuff. Collect 2 mandrake roots. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, guys. Yes, that's one. What's that? No, don't steal from the dead. It's not good. And there's another one.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
I don't like this.
Regis!
I don't like this.
Damn it, where'd you go?
What the fuck?
Regis!
Oh, shit.
I did what I had to do!
Hold on. Hold on. Everybody hold on. Calm down. Okay. Get that. And then... oh shit, man. God damn it. What happened?
Those Bruxae, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule. An unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you in your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Well. You know what? I say we pack it in. I say that, why not? Because I think this game's going to keep going no matter what I do. And I think more than anything, Geralt needs a rest. I mean, I've already killed him. I've already killed him in the main story. I might as well give him a good enough send-off, right? But then again, I said in my main playthrough though that I'm a monster hunter. It's what I do. It's in my blood. I'm never going to be able to give it up. Let's see what happens. Screw it. I mean, at this point, why not? Let's see what happens.
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
And there you
so
go.
We shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
That we do. Fourth wall. That we do. Well then. This This looks like the same credits that we get with the main game. I'm wondering if maybe I should just go ahead and skip all this. Yeah.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Be it ever so humble. Well then, let's go ahead and let's go check this place out. 760. God, I need the horse. Come on, horse, you son of a bitch. My God, I think we actually finished it. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. But on the way back to this place, I'll go ahead and give my rating, I guess, because apparently that was the end of it, and you know, that was pretty goddamn cool. They tend to do very good work with the DLC in this game. What was the other one? God damn it. I don't even remember the other one. The other one was good too. It wasn't nearly as expansive as this was. Oh, where am I going? Oh, can I go this way? Right. But it wasn't nearly as expansive as this one was. This one, God, man, this was a hell of a story. I don't know what episode we were, like 13, 14? I think it was 14 because I had to change the thumbnail. But yeah, no, they did pretty good for that. That was a good 14 hours worth of entertainment there. Probably more than that. I did skip a lot, even though I said that this was my long play, and that I would be taking it nice and slow. You know, still there towards the end, I wound up kind of rushing through it. And I know there was a lot of side quests I didn't get to, and the whole Gwent thing. I never even finished my whole Gwent deck. The whole the quest on that. So, you know, there's tons to do, and even on the main storyline, there's tons that I missed on that as well. I could probably be playing this game for the rest of my life, trying to finish everything out, even though I won't, because, you know, there's some parts of these big open world games that you leave alone, because, you know, you don't want to finish every little tiny thing. Look, back before games got huge, before they became so monstrous that, you know, you couldn't finish them off, I liked exploring every little, you know, every little corner, every little thing that I could possibly find just to see what was in it. And I liked that. I enjoyed that. I liked seeing it all. But then there was a point where it just got so big, so huge, and I hope to God that's not my house. Is that my place that's on fire up here? Oh my God. Yes, there is a house on fire up here. Oh, Jesus Christ. And that's where the arrow is pointing to. Fuck me. That would figure as well, wouldn't it? That I would actually get a place to be able to settle down, and sure enough, somebody set fire to the goddamn thing. But in the end, though, I think that, you know, some things just need to be left open. They just need to be, you know, just left to your imagination. And I don't have to go. Oh no, it's not my house. And whose house is that? It's on fire over there. I can't even see it from here. But I don't have to finish every little goddamn thing in this one.
Not so fast, Roach.
I don't. I've had my fun. I can come back to it, and I could do the little things.
Sir. I am Barnabas Basilfauti. By order of our dearly departed Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfa Bianca. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Prior to undertaking anything in that regard, sir, I feel I should inform you that someone has been awaiting your arrival.
Who might that be?
You must forgive me, I do not know. Alas, your guest failed to give a name. One last request before you go in to see them. Please, come and find me afterwards. I have yet to give you a tour of the estate.
Hello? 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 It's probably, oh, which one did I fall in love with? I can't even remember now.
Triss?
Yep.
In the flesh?
Speaking of flesh, giggity!
I thought you were in Kovir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint. Catch some sun, see how things are going. You said it would only take a moment.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily. We'll be able to head north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this, without warning.
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. They remind me of work, the law of surprise, surprise child. But I think I've changed my mind. Seems surprises can actually be pleasant. Very pleasant. Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love.
God, I thought she was naked for a second. I was like, God damn, guys, you couldn't wait 5 seconds? Seriously? Oh, wow. Look at all this.
How are things in Kovir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters, tariffs, storage regulations, that sort of thing.
Missing the excitement?
You know the Aetheri's saying, may you live in interesting times? Well, I've already done that, and now I'm looking for a bit of quiet. The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad, or who made it north on their own, feel the same. You wouldn't recognize them. No conspiracies, cabals, plotting. They just sit there and work, for the good of the kingdom. Sometimes I think it's all too lovely to be true. That something's bound to happen. Another war, or some other horror. But for now, it's nice. And once you finish your business here and come join me, it'll be even better.
So, how do you like my vineyard?
I think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot. House is big, but not showy. Lovely location. Perfect for romantic getaways.
Planning to do a bit of renovation. Paint the walls, replace the roof tiles, install tin gutters.
Have you thought about the garden? Will you leave it as it is, or change it?
Maybe a hedge maze? With a statue in the center? One that's stately and nude.
Oh, Geralt, don't bring up that ball. The wine got to my head and I...
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce. That evening, it was magic. And your dress. You looked lovely in it.
I've got it with me. I could put it on one evening. We'll dine outside by candlelight. Listen to the music of the cicadas.
Can't wait. How'd you find me? Kovir's a long way off.
I have my ways, Geralt. A hydromancy, for example.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, what becomes of us? See anything else in the reflection?
Zoltan moves in.
Please tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in Novigrad and has no intention of budging.
In all seriousness, though, I did see a few scraps of our future, but I'd rather not tell you exactly what.
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
This is your first time in Toussaint, right? Want me to show you around a bit?
Sorry, but I've already made plans.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Lie down in the sun and not move an inch.
Ah, right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summer's come to Kavir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly, that's not far from the truth. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll change your mind and not come join me.
I wouldn't worry about that. Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
Well, that should be enough. That is a hell of a way to end this entire amount of craziness. That, God, it is a beautiful, look at that. Holy shit. Let's just all just take a stop, take a moment, just settle back, reflect on that scene, because without a doubt, that's incredible. This whole game has been incredible, and since this DLC, and since the update, this game has just absolutely sparkled. And it makes me want to go back to the mainland and go see what else they've done. Actually, the one thing I want to do more than anything else is I want to go see if I can get the rest of this armor from this dude's cave. Which I don't even know where the hell it is now at this point. I mean, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. I don't even know. Notice board. I know there's another quest. Look, see, there's shit all over here that I haven't even done any of this stuff. And I will probably wind up doing this eventually. I know I will come back into this game. That's where I'm going. Right there. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to see if I can get the rest of this armor. That's what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, sorry Triss, I'm totally running. In the meantime, I will say I'm going to go. Oh man. The game itself, the game proper has already gotten a solid 9 out of 10 from me. I haven't said that anywhere specifically, but in my head it has always been a solid 9. It has just been a great game. It hasn't been perfect because the biggest problem for me has been I'm coming in on the third act of a trilogy, you know? I haven't known anything. I haven't known anything about these people. I haven't known anything about their struggles. I haven't known anything about anything. I knew that The Witcher was a game. I knew that everybody was freaking out about it when it first came out. And, you know, I heard that it was pretty goddamn cool. But I never played it. So I didn't know. But I knew that it was a big thing, but I didn't know any of the history. I didn't know any of that. I had to get on the internet when this thing came out, and I had to look, because everybody kept saying, oh my god, you got to play The Witcher, oh my god, it's amazing, oh, it's this, it's that. And I watched videos, and I heard people talk about it, and I said, okay, let's play The Witcher. Why not? Let's do it. Let's see what it is. And I got it through GameFly, and I played it, and I said, oh, Jesus, why have I been waiting so long to play this? And so that's the only reason why it was never a perfect 10 for me.
This is Beauclair.
Now, as for the DLC, as for this, for what we played, we only played the Blood and Wine DLC. The DLC by itself, with a game that was as good as it is, for 9 out of 10, like I said. I will give it a solid... I'll give it an 8. 8 out of 10. I keep wanting to say 9, but there's something in my brain that says, no, don't give it a 9. You want to give it... Well, no, because I can't do that either, can I? Shit. Okay, you know what I'm going to say? For the DLC, for the fact that the DLC changed the graphics, that they updated the graphics. It's...
Slower.
I will give the DLC a 9 out of 10. The story was... The story was something that you could actually follow fairly well, and the battles didn't feel like they were forced. It didn't feel like you were, you know, constantly struggling to make everything work in this game. It all flowed nice and easy, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoy whenever it all feels like it was put together the way it was supposed to. And this was a good side story. It made sense with the way that they told it. It worked. It worked. So yeah, 9 out of 10. There you go. I enjoyed it, and I know that there's tons more that I can do, and it's like I said, I will probably pick it up and do some of the side stuff on my own. Then again, maybe not. I don't know. I tend to be lazy about these kinds of things. But you know, I think it was cool. I had fun with it. You know, it's been a it's been a cool thing. It's been a really cool thing. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad that I bought the really nice pack that had the Gwent cards in it. I'm glad that I did that. I really truly am. So, you know, there you go. So, with all that being said, I'm sitting. I keep trying to say, or keep trying to convince myself that, you know, just let it go. Just say, you know, say your line, say your line, get out of it. That way you can stop the video. But it's like, you know, I keep wanting to go get this damn armor and then be like, okay, there you go. Now that I've got the armor, we're done, and I'm happy. I don't know. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? But apparently we can get this armor now, because this is where it was supposed to be. Okay. Right there. Oh my god. This is where that got... There it is. Unfriggin' believable. And it's like I said, I walked right past it. I walked right past it like it was nothing. And then the sword, that's the sword. And there you go. And now I feel complete. More than anything, I feel complete now. Let's see if I can pull this out. Yeah, what's up? Damn, that's nice. Dracula, bitch. And I look dead sexy in it too. That's good shit. Alright, man, I gotta stop. Hey, I've had a blast, man. I hope you guys had fun too. If you watched it, I thank you for watching, for putting up with it for this long. Because I know that there were times where I got real slow and you know, took my time, but it was a long play. It's supposed to be slow and like that because, you know, that's the way I want these to be. This is the way that I play. This is the way I play these types of games. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. It's just the way it is. It's really, truly just the way it is. But yeah, man, thanks for putting up with it. with me, and thanks for being there with me. I'm going to start a new game, and it's going to be a long play. It's going to be like this. I am pretty certain, and I was trying to save it as kind of like a secret thing, but I am pretty certain that I'm going to do Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I've had that sitting on the shelf for a while, and I only played a little bit of it, but I haven't like touched all of it, so I need to go play it. But I think that's going to be my next long play series. So, you know, come back for that if you want to. That'll be fun. That'll be good stuff. Might as well get the Assassin's Creed Syndicate out of the way before Skyrim comes out in October. Oh Jesus. Because I will be doing a long play of Skyrim. Holy shit. I think I'm trying to think of how many hours. I bet you it was over 400 hours I did on my first Skyrim playthrough. This one I'm not going to be as lengthy as I was on the other one. Because the other Skyrim playthrough I did, I took my time. I took a lot of time. I actually looped. You can make the loop of the entire map. You know, there's one big continuous loop, the path, and for every road off of that loop that I took, I went off to it, and then I did whatever dungeon was in there, and then I got back on the path and just kept going. And that took me a solid week and a half to make that entire loop. That was insane. I'm not going to do that again because I already know what's at the end of the loop. But yeah, Skyrim is going to be happening. But alright, I think I've babbled enough. I think I've babbled enough. And I'm back over here, and I'm going to go ahead and stop. And, you know, go do other stuff. I got done with The Witcher. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm good. I had fun. I had a blast. So, I'm going to stop right here. It's a good spot right there to stop. It's my hero shot. But man, I thank you guys for watching. Definitely Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Blood and Wine DLC. I got my Dracula outfit on. I am looking pimpin' as shit. I'm styling, motherfucker. I'm styling as hell. But I thank you guys for watching. I had a blast. This was my first in the series of the long plays. Now that I know how it goes, we should be able to get better at it. But in the meantime, come back around every Thursday. I'll be doing these. But I'm out of words. I can't even think of anything else to say. I think I've pretty much said anything. I bet you I've said but like 20 times now. So, as always, I have been Nicodemoscain. This has been my long play series. I wish you all well in all your future endeavors, and I hope that the world lasts for you. And I hope it can look and play as beautiful as this game. And I hope you can find some armor like that, because that shit's kicking. God damn, I am badass. Alright guys, take it easy.